Okay.
Oh,
Hello, everybody. We are
hi.
today on both of our accounts. So
Yes.
we are going. I'm trying to get my Instagram to go live, but it's like not. So I'm just gonna forget about it. Okay, so we are live today on both of our accounts, and we're gonna be like real, raw, and honest with you guys about like what we don't like about our jobs. Okay, like we're gonna be real and honest. So like, yeah. So since we're live on both of our accounts, we're just gonna introduce ourselves so that the other people's people can kind of learn a bit about us. So
No.
I'm Haley. I'm a mom of one. I've been a registered nurse for like 9 years ish. And I currently work as an ER nurse 2 days a week. And I've been doing high ticket sales since April of 2025. Woohoo!
Yes. All right. Well, my name's Netsai. I am a registered nurse as well. I've been nursing for nursing. I've been doing nursing for 8 years now, and pretty burnt out. And I do work 2 days a week as well, part time, and I do this high ticket sales. And I work for a financial firm too with life insurance.
Mhm, mhm.
But
Awesome.
yeah.
Okay, so tell me in a little bit, like what type of nursing jobs have you had, or like what type of specialties or floors have you worked on?
So primarily started as a PCU floor as a new grad, like a progressive care, like a step down from ICU.
As a new
I
grad.
did that 2019, and then COVID happened. Yeah, like but I remember during that year I wanted to quit nursing. But that's what I went to school for. I sacrificed so much being a single mom, going to school. Um, so yeah, I've toughened it out until like last year. I'm like, okay, this is enough. There's more. Like I've learned other opportunities, especially here in the online business. And I heard a nurse talk about literally this high ticket business that I'm in now. She was talking about it, and then I remember I was like done that day. I'm like, I'm quitting. Like I can't do this no more because I was charge nurse on that floor. This was a med surge floor. And then we take on patients aside from all the other responsibilities they give us. Um, and yeah, she was just talking about how much money you can make off commission and this and that, the opportunity. Um, I didn't even ask what it was. I'm like, what are you doing? Get me in.
Yeah, like
And literally that's what
the entire.
happened. Like, yeah, I got on a call with her mentor. I watched the masterclass and that like just blew my mind.
Mhm.
Yeah, and I'm like, I'm not a salesperson, but I can do it. Like it's a skill and I've developed it and it's not hard at all. Literally, it's probably the easiest job you can do here in the online space. Um, it's
Yeah,
just getting out of your comfort zone, literally.
yeah,
It's easier than nursing.
for 100%. Okay, so that's just
Yes.
it. Like I don't know what people do in like a 9 to 5 office job, like whatever. I have no idea. The only types of jobs
Yeah.
that I've had is a CNA, right? Literally, when I was 16, I was a CNA, like literally caring for people. Okay. And then
Mhm.
when I was like in college, like when I was going to LPN school, I did like bartending some at like a golf course thing for like a couple
Mhm.
summers. But then once I was an LPN, like I worked as an LPN as I went to RN school. And now here we are, like I graduated with my RN in 2018. Like now here we are. So
Yeah.
like I really don't know anything different. And so when it came to literally learning about finances, posting on the internet and learning how to close sales, like that is easy.
Yes.
It's, it's like, so, okay. And so, okay, maybe I shouldn't say easy. Maybe I should use the word simple. It's a lot simpler
Yes.
than what we do as nurses. It's a lot simpler
Yes. Oh my
than
God. Yes.
having like an emergency happen, or it's a lot simpler than having to communicate with your doctor and your other nurses and your patients and lab and radiology and da 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 da. Like it's so much simpler.
Yeah. And then you don't have that big, like,
Sure.
I don't know. It's just physically, mentally, it's just so demanding. Yeah.
Yes, like I just worked the last 2 days in a row in the emergency room. And
Oh,
granted, we were not like swamped. Like I it wasn't like overwhelming. Okay. But it is hard on your body. You're on your feet all day. Okay. I ate food on my way to work. Okay. In my car, ate food,
Yeah.
drank coffee, got to work, drank water, maybe had a granola bar. Okay. Around 1 o'clock, I popped my like freezer meal in the microwave. I'm like, okay, I'm going to try to chow this down quick. No, I didn't get to. Whenever I clocked out at 8:30 p.m. last night, I had to throw that away because it was still in the microwave. And guess what that means? No one else had used the microwave either because we were all so busy. Right.
Yep.
But then depending on what state you live in, like Minnesota, which is where I work, just passed like this new law where like you have to, like, your job is required by law to have you
Yeah.
clock out for your lunch break, right? But like when you literally can't do it, then you have to justify why you can't do it.
Yeah.
And if your justification isn't good enough, then like
You don't get paid for it.
But like, what
Yeah.
do you mean? What do you mean? Like, I was so busy with somebody who was having a stroke, or so busy with this, or so busy with that. Like, what do you mean? You know?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I've had that where they're like, "Oh, why didn't you take your lunch? You have to take your lunch." I'm like, I didn't even had a time to pee. How am I gonna sit down and take a 30-minute lunch? I can't even pee for 5 minutes.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
then always like, okay, well, just give your assignment, give your patients to another nurse. So
Yeah.
that you'll take your time. Really? Because I'm already behind. They're already behind. Now we're going to be twice as behind.
Yeah.
Right? And so either you don't take a lunch break and you leave relatively on time, right?
Yeah.
Maybe like 40 minutes after you're supposed to leave or whatever.
Yeah.
But then let's say you do take your break. Okay. So then you take your break. Now you're twice as behind. Your fellow
Yeah.
nurse is also even more behind, right? And
Yeah.
you're playing catch up all day. Then you're staying even later. And then you have to go back to work the next day, right? But then they're like, oh,
Yeah.
hey, like you're like you forgot to put this in, or you didn't chart that, or the next shift comes in like, why isn't this done? It's like
Yeah.
there's not enough time. There is
Yeah.
not enough time.
Yeah, literally. I think I did the math once, depending like, so like in a med surge floor, you take, I don't know, anywhere from 5 to 6 patients. Just depends where you live too. Here in Arizona, that's the norm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and in 12 hours, like you don't, I don't know it's how much, I can't even do the math. I wrote it down, but it was ridiculous because I'm like, sometimes you don't even see that one patient, only like when you first go in, give them the meds, and you never see them for the whole 12 hours you're there because you're busy with your other ones. It's crazy.
And it's really sad. Okay, that's
Yeah,
that's
it is sad.
sad. And it's part of what makes me feel guilty whenever I go home at the end of a shift.
Yes. Yeah.
Because I care, right?
Yeah.
I care. And I wish so hard that I could be in that room and I could clean up your side table and help you get comfortable
Yeah.
and get you that warm blanket and make sure your water is fresh and help you brush your teeth. Like, I wish that I could. I so wish that I could. But as soon as I leave your room and say, I'm going to be right back with that glass of water, and I
Yeah.
close that door, guess what? There's a stroke code, right?
Yeah.
Fell on the floor and their heart rate is through the roof, and like you need to give them an IV push med because like they are not, like they're
not stable. Yeah.
well, right? Like, but as soon as I close your door, like it's a whole different world. In each different room, it's a whole different world, and everybody's acuity level is different. And
Yeah.
like I so wish sometimes that I could say to that patient, like, I'm so
Yeah.
sorry I didn't get you that warm blanket. Like, I just was doing chest compressions, or I was just doing whatever. But you can't. You just have
Yeah.
to smile and say, I'm so sorry, I forgot. And
Yeah.
then you're a bad guy because you forgot. How dare you forget? How dare
Yeah.
you know? Like,
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes, yeah, you can't tell them like, oh, I'm busy doing this, because then they'll be like, is there anyone else? But the CNAs are busy too.
yeah,
So it's,
everybody's busy.
yeah.
And like you're not allowed to tell them that you're busy. You're not allowed to say
Yep.
anything. You're not allowed to know anything about anything that's not going on in their room, which is
Exactly. Yeah.
wonderful. I don't want them to know everything.
Yeah, I know. Don't want to stress them out.
Sometimes I wish I could justify like why you don't have fresh ice water, or like why you didn't get a warm blanket, like everything in the hospital is based on priority, right? Like literally everything. So we call it the ABCs: airway, breathing, circulation, right? Like those come first every single time.
Yeah.
And Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes in my head, I'm just thinking like, I'm sorry, I was saving a life over here and you want water. Like,
Hmm.
yeah.
No,
But you can't tell them. You'd be like, okay, my bad.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah. And it is tough. And like when we break down the pay, right? So
Mm,
when you break down the pay, it's not worth it, right?
yeah.
Because not only physically are we starving all day, even if you're okay, let's say you do sit down for a minute, right? You sit down for a minute, what are you doing? You're charting. Because if you can't catch up on your charting, you're going to be staying late charting, right? But guess what?
Yeah.
You're not allowed to eat while you're charting. You're not allowed to because that's
Yeah.
illegal. Because
Yeah.
of
You can,
medication, you cannot. You better be you. It's lucky if you can have your water with you when you're sitting
yeah.
wherever it is that you're charting. Like maybe
Yeah.
you're at the interstation, you have your water, but heaven forbid, no, you can't have a snack, right?
Yeah.
Um, so like you're starving all day. You haven't had a chance to pee because every time you leave a patient room and you're like, hey, I have a second. Nope. Then you do something else, something else, something else. Right. So like your body is physically exhausted, it's running on E, right? Then you have the mental and like the psychological strain too, because you have, like you said, your 5 patients that you're caring for. So when you
Yeah.
get there, you open up your chart and you're looking at every single thing for that patient, right? Everything that happened the previous shift, all their labs, all their vitals. You look at your patient, and then you have like this plan of like, okay, this is what's what. And you do that for
Yeah.
every single one, right? But then like your priorities. Well, what's this? What's that? Is this medication safe? Is that compatible? What's the math calculation for this? You know,
Yeah.
you can't just, it's not just show up, do what the order says and be done, because like the order can be wrong, the
Yeah. You have to
medication
question.
can be wrong, the patient can be wrong, like there's all these things where what is it, the I might be wrong, isn't it 3 checks? It's like the three, like you check
Oh,
your order, you check your med, you
the,
check your patient, right? So like you check
yeah.
that when you're pulling the med, you check that when you're standing in the med, you check that before you give it to the patient. So like in your brain as a nurse, like you're just doing like boom, 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 right? And so
Yeah.
like to me, it looks like one solid thing, but like no, you're repeatedly doing
No.
it a million times a day with every single
Yeah.
thing
You're
you're doing.
checking. Yeah. It looks like you're just doing, but well, eventually it does. Just like our job in high ticket sales, eventually repetition makes it easier. Same with nursing. It's a skill you learn as well. You're right.
Yeah, yeah. But
Light bulb right now. I'm like, ah, yeah.
yeah, exactly, exactly.
Yes.
It is a skill you learn, the high ticket sales, but it is a
Mhm.
much simpler and less stressful because guess what?
Yes.
Somebody's life is not on the line.
Exactly. Yeah. That is
If
stressful.
if we are doing something with finances, right, and I'm doing some math, da, 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 and I send you the thing like, oh, it's this number, right, and it's wrong, I just go, oops, I'm so sorry. Here, it's actually this number. I will send you back your money or whatever. Okay.
Yeah.
In nursing, if you miscalculate even by like 0.5, okay,
Yeah.
a lot. 0.5 is a lot in nursing.
Yeah.
So, you
Especially, yeah. It depends if it's a
point
drip or
one,
something.
that's a lot too. So like you miscalculate by 0.1, 0.5, that person is dead.
Yeah.
That person is dead. That person
And
now has
that's on you.
deficits if they didn't die, right?
Yeah.
You lose your job. People can die.
Yeah.
Like that is the strain that is on us. And like, oh hey, you can get paid like $36 an hour to possibly, maybe, hopefully not kill someone today, because
Yeah.
you're not doing that with one patient, you have 5 patients, or you work in an ER where it's constantly rotating, right? Where like,
Yeah.
okay, I was just with this patient who is stable, I turn my back, now they're not stable, right? Now all of a sudden they're
Yeah.
not stable. All of a sudden I'm in the CT room with a patient throwing up everywhere and they're choking on it and you're suctioning and you're not, like, you don't have everything
Yeah.
you need. And like the acuity changes so fast and like the stressors are so high that like people say like, oh, you get paid good as a nurse. No, we don't.
No.
Not for everything that we do. Not
Yeah.
for
Especially in this economy, like me as a single mom, that's why I got into this. As a single mom, being the only provider and everything for them, because I don't have the dad support financially or anything. Yeah, I needed 2 jobs as a nurse, like, because I'm working for two, like, household, like just myself and my
Yeah.
kids. And now they're teenagers, they're expensive.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
girls to type it off. But yeah, it's not enough. Maybe back then the pay for one single mom to afford it. But now with everything so expensive, it's impossible. Yeah, you could keep I mean the workload they give us nurses is I think from what I seen after the pandemic, they put so much on us. Like we did the labs. I remember the people that would clean the rooms, we had to do that. They didn't because I don't know, they didn't want them getting sick. So I
Right.
think they got used to like, oh, the nurses can do this and we don't have to pay all these extra people to do all that. So they just put all that on us and people don't see that. They don't
Yeah.
see that because they're just living in their own bubble. Yeah, we have our own bubble too, but we
Uh-huh.
see it. It's and that's why so many nurses are leaving bedside. That's why I don't want to be I love nursing. I love taking care of people, but just all the responsibility, we don't
Mhm.
get paid enough.
No, no,
No.
we really don't get paid enough.
Yeah.
And I mean, it takes days to recover from shifts.
Yeah. Yes.
Literally days. And so like some nurses will even be like, I work 6 days in a row so I can have, 7 days off or whatever. It's the
That
best
was
ever.
that was me.
But like, but
But
like you're
you don't
you're
recover.
dead after that. You're dead after working that many days in a row. You hate your job
Mhm.
after working that many. You hate people
Yeah.
after working that many days in a
Yes. You don't
row, right?
want to talk to anyone. Not
No,
even your own kids.
no. And so like how fair is that? How fair?
Yeah.
Because like I was just talking with the doctor yesterday, okay? And he told me, he's like, when people die, when they're on their deathbed or their family members after they die, like the number one thing that people wish they would have done more of was spend time with their family.
Mm-hmm.
So like if we're working 6, 7 days in a row to have 7 off, but be dead for half of them, not see your family before and after those shifts because they start so early, right? They start so early in the morning. You're staying so late. Like when you are home, then you're crabby. Like you said, like you don't even want to see your kids. Like
Or
you
you don't
just
want to talk to anyone.
like you just want to like crawl in your bed and just like touch
Process everything.
all
Or
it.
even
Yeah,
yeah.
like it's honest to God like being hungover. It's like being hungover. Like you
Yeah.
just can't hardly function. You are physically and mentally burnt out and drained and dehydrated and malnourished and everything, right?
Yeah.
And like that is why we're in like the era of like the soft nursing, right? The aesthetic nurses, the IV hydration home infusion nurses,
Yeah.
clinic nurses, which don't get me wrong, I love all of those things, right?
Yes, me too.
Through Friday, it's still, all of those things. It's still an hourly income, whatever. Yes, it's a
Yeah.
lot physically demanding, phenomenal, right? But also you have to live in the right location to do those things, right?
Yeah.
You don't live in a city, it's going to be difficult for you to travel to enough patients to do IV hydration to make it worth it and worth your travel
Or
time.
Botox. Yeah.
Or yes, Botox. Like
Yeah.
where I live, I live in the Midwest and I'm like kind of right in the middle between like two larger cities. They're not really that
Yeah.
far, like two larger towns. And like there's maybe one or two aesthetic places in each area. And like you can't hire every nurse there. You know what I'm saying? Like they're
Yeah.
full. And if a job opens up, like it's gonna get booked, or it's gonna
Yep.
get. And so like I wasn't necessarily looking to make income online, but I was definitely looking to make more money with less stress.
Yeah.
Like what was the moment that you realized, like I know you said like you saw them online or whatever and you're like I'm done, but like what was it that was going on in your life, in your job that pushed you to that point?
Um, the fact that I was giving more responsibility
Mhm.
that I've noticed other places don't give the nurses, and just because they didn't want to pay someone else,
Mhm.
another person, and they're like, oh, here, we're already paying you. You're here. You do this now.
Yeah.
Um, what else? Oh, my kids telling me that I'm working too much,
Mhm.
2 jobs.
Mhm.
Yeah, this makes me emotional, but
Mhm.
that's why I do this, because I want to help other moms and nurses. Like, there's another way. Like, yeah, we got taught to go to school, um, get the degree. That's the only way, but it's not.
No, it's
And
not.
that's literally why I'm doing it, to help others. Like,
Mhm.
you don't have to be stuck trading your time, literally your time, for money. It's not worth it. It's not. And
No,
I think, yeah, there's just other ways. And I found a way. I led myself to it. Like last year, I did so much personal development. And I think that has grown me a lot. And I have taught my daughters, like, I have one of them, she's about to graduate high school. And she's into like going into like she wanted to do nursing, but she saw how much I hated it. Not that I hated taking care of people, but she just saw how hard, like how tired I always got home. Yeah, I always fed them, had a roof, nice place to live.
Mhm.
But yeah, she said like it's not worth it. She's like, I want to live life. So like there's so many times when like we've been invited to places and we can't go because you're working. And I'm like, well, yeah, that's why I'm doing this, like high ticket, being an entrepreneur, because you have so much time freedom.
Mhm.
The money you make is up to you, like literally, it's uncapped. You
It-
work hard, and the way I nurses, we're go getters. We work so hard,
Mhm.
and this job is simple. If you put that hard work that you do into nursing, taking care of other people, if you can do this, taking care of yourself and your family, like you've made it.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's literally, and
Yeah.
that's me. Like, there's so many people that are doubting me right now,
Mhm.
but I'm gonna prove them wrong
Oh,
because
yeah.
I believe in myself.
Oh, hell
Yeah,
yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
yeah,
You believe in yourself, and we all believe in you, and we all believe in this business, right? Like,
yeah, yeah.
we were just at a convention together where we watched the
Yes,
on our team. Okay, we were in a room full of men. Okay, a room full
yeah,
of men, multimillionaire men, right? Who it
yep,
took them 7, 10, 13 years, right?
yes. I saw that. Yeah,
To pop and like make all this money, right?
yes,
The women, the women that are teaching us how to run this business, this high ticket affiliate business, okay?
yep.
They freaking collapse timelines, right?
I
They
know.
they literally created Bab Society and freaking made it a multi like $1 million company or like whatever business
Yeah, us.
in 4 years. Like they created us and made us in 4 years. Okay.
Hmm.
4 years. We close $4 to $5 million in sales every single month. Every
Yes.
single month. Okay. And these
Yep.
women collapsed timelines and took that 13 years, right? And boom, put it into 4 years. Okay.
Yep. Yep.
And like, that is what they're teaching us how to do, right? It's like we know that it works. We believe in the business, right? And we believe in ourselves because, like she said, we know that we're hard workers. We have freaking
Yep.
proven that day in and day out as mothers and as nurses and as anyone who freaking works in healthcare. Like, you know how much hard work that puts in.
And
So,
not just healthcare. You could be from anywhere. Like you don't even need a degree. You don't need a high
no,
school diploma.
no.
Yeah, it's like,
There's literally a saying that
yeah,
our mentor Tara says all the time. You can be from Yale or you can be from jail, and you can
yes,
on this business. We have people that, yes, have started this business and already have a lot of money and invested into it because they wanted to have more money, right? We
yeah,
also have people that started this business only being 5 years sober from heroin. And boom, now
yep,
they've made multi-millions of dollars
maybe,
in this business.
yep.
Like you
Where
don't
else?
yeah, literally, like you can be from anywhere as long as you are consistent, coachable, willing to put in the work, and freaking go getter, right? If you're
Hmm.
gonna sit back on your butt and be like, oh, yeah, I'm gonna do this and da da da. No, you're not gonna be successful. Just like you're not gonna be successful in any job if you sit on your butt and don't do anything,
Yep.
right? The difference here is that it's not a job. Okay. You invest into a business, right? When you invest
Hmm.
into it, you are getting the distributor rights. Okay. That's what makes this affiliate marketing, right? So, yeah,
Hmm.
I say high ticket sales all the time, right? High ticket sales, high ticket
Yep.
sales. Da, da, da.
Same. Yeah.
Because that is the, how do I want to word that? That's like the fad word right now, right? Like that's the
Yeah,
fad.
that's like what they know. They'll be like, oh yeah,
Yeah, like, oh yeah, I know high ticket sales because yes, it
yeah,
is high ticket sales because we are selling a real product that is worth 10, like between $15,000 and $20,000, right?
It's actually priceless.
Yeah, it is
for the benefits once you learn about it. But yes.
Yeah, okay. So we're selling a product between $15,000 and $17,000 usually, right? And we can make up to 50% commissions off of that. Yep. That is what makes it high ticket, right? What makes it affiliate marketing is that when we invest into the business, we get the distributor rights. Okay. We can create an LLC. It is now my business. I own it. Okay. Yep. I get a 1099 from the company that I go and file with my taxes at the end of every year,
And you could tax write off everything.
Yeah. Yes, because it is a business. You can tax write off all of your stuff, right? Your home
everything.
Office, your blah, I'm not a CPA. I'm not going to list up the things, but you can do it. What can you write off for your business?
Our trip that we just took, that's
our business trip tax write off.
Yes.
Because it was a business trip.
It was.
As it was business.
I know.
But it is all about, because it's your business, how much work you put in, your effort, your consistency, and whatever. Okay. We do give you everything that you need to be successful. You just need to put in the work. Okay. We give you the one-on-one mentorship and training at your fingertips online, right? At your own pace. Okay. Yep. You will have access to all of those things. It's amazing training, right? We also have 5 weekly coaching calls. Okay. With 7-figure mentors. What does 7-figure mean? Millions of dollars, right?
Yeah. A lot of people don't know. Yeah.
Exactly.
These are millionaires teaching you how to make millions.
Exactly. So we get on live coaching calls with them every single week. They are recorded. So if you miss it, you can hop back on, whatever, but they are live. We also offer live, what we call power hours, right? I think 40.
Yes, I love those.
We hop on together and we give tips and tricks on how to run your business in a condensed amount of time. So instead of wasting 8 hours a day running your business, right? No, we're going to condense it. 1 hour, 1 hour there, 1 hour there, boom, 3 hours running your business. There you go. That is what we teach you here. And you're never alone. Like I said, one-on-one mentorship. Okay. And
so awesome.
Yes. Okay. And I'm going to go on a little tangent for a second because I had, it was a man, of course, because, men always are opinionated about things. But I had a man reach out to me who was also a nurse. Okay. He's a nurse and he's in kind of a predicament right now. I'm not going to go into the details, whatever. He needs money. Okay. He needs money. And this is the second time he's reached out to me and he's like, I want to do high ticket sales. Sign me up. I want to do it. And I was like, hold on. Let me get you to our masterclass. I want you to watch it. Watch the masterclass. Then I want you to watch the video after that that's going to answer 99% of your questions.
Everything, yes.
And then we're going to get on a call together and decide if this is really what you want, right? He watched 40 minutes of the hour and a half footage that I sent him and was like, meh, not for me. Okay. Why? It's an MLM. It's a scam. Okay. So then I fast forwarded to that 40-minute mark right where he stopped, right? You want to know what made him think it was an MLM? Because of how they wrote the numbers for our mentorship, right?
Oh, nice.
It does look, I will say, how it is laid out does look like how they laid out an MLM thing. But let me explain the mentorship to you and why, or how we get paid for it. Imagine you are a realtor, okay? And you just got your realtor license. Do you know how to sell a house? Do you have houses lined up? Do you know what you're doing? No. Okay. So what do? Oh, you sign up or get under another realtor and they're going to teach you how to.
A mentor.
A mentor, yes. They're going to spend hundreds of thousands of hours with you for free? No, they're not. Okay? So when you start out in our business, it's just like you starting out as a brand new realtor. You don't know what the F you're doing and you need help. So the mentor, the realtor that sells houses is over here. The newbie's over here. Okay. As you make sales, right, you're going to get commission. Okay. And as you make sales, your mentor is going to make some commission. But as you get more sales and you become more independent, your mentor makes less and less commission off of you until eventually, boop, 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 they're pushed out. They are pushed out and they no longer make money off of your direct sales. Okay. That is how it works.
That's how ours is.
That's
Yes.
literally how our business is set up. Okay. You make sales. We are one-on-one mentoring you, making some commissions off of you as you're making sales. You're becoming more independent. You're making more money per each sale. Boom,
You're a leader now, and now you get
exactly.
Yeah.
And so like that is how it works, right?
Yeah.
And that is why we help you close your first $75,000 in sales, is because we are teaching you how to do it. And yes, I am making some commission off of you because I'm teaching you. I am
Yep.
teaching you. You hire
Just
a mentor online for mindset, you're paying them. You go to an ACLS course, guess what? Somebody's paying that teacher to teach you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you go to school, teachers are teaching you, and school's expensive as hell. I still owe my student loans over $100,000. That's what it took me to go to school. Yeah, and you don't make that as a nurse in the first year.
No.
Yeah, it's a lot of money.
That is literally the effing scam with everything. Okay, so like, yes,
That's a scam.
It costs money to do all of this jobs in the world for like, okay, sorry, my phone is like blown up over here, distracting me. Okay, so like to go to school, to be a nurse or a doctor, whatever, yeah, it costs a lot of flipping money, right? And it's going to take you forever to pay that off. The return on investment working as a nurse is poop. It is
yeah.
Okay. The return on investment in this business for sales.
Yeah, it's amazing. When I saw that,
we help you close.
Yeah.
So like we walk you through. We walk you through zero down financing. We help you leverage your credit score, right? To pull out a zero down loan to invest into this business that you're going to have paid off in 4 sales that we help you close. Yeah. Better even this month, not like, so the company that we sell their products, right? They are offering an insane amount of cash back.
Oh, I know. Like, I wish they had that when I started.
$2,500 cash back just for investing into their business and starting yours.
Yeah. That is going to just to help you out.
That literally is going to pay your monthly payments on that loan for, I don't even know how, like,
more than a year, literally.
Well, right. Yeah, probably like a year. So let's say like a year, right? Like 8 months to a year. Okay? 8 months to a year of you not having to.
You don't have to worry
about it, right? And then granted, I'm helping you close $75,000 in sales. That's about $20K in revenue in your pocket. That is completely paying off your loan with extra in your pocket.
Yep. And then everything you make, it's all yours.
Exactly.
Everything after that, that's all
literally straight commissions after your first 4 sales, straight effing commissions. Okay. And what I want to tell you though, remember how we talked about how our mentors, our leaders, Jessica and Tara, have collapsed timelines, right?
Yes.
Collapsed timelines. So instead of taking 1-2 years to like pay off the investment, like these other teams that are ran by these literal multimillionaires, like how long it's taking their team members to like make sales and whatever. No.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. Our team has a goal of
we got a blueprint.
Yeah. We have a goal of helping you pay off your investment in 90 days.
Yep. 90 days. We call it the 90-day run.
To completely pay it off. So like if you're consistent, coachable, and willing to put in the work, right? We're going to meet you. Right? Yeah. Like that's just it. Like if you put in the work, I'm going to put in the work. If I put in the work, my mentor's going to put in the work. And so on and so on and so on. Like if you put in the work, we're going to meet you there. If you're willing to learn how to get leads, if you're willing to learn how to close calls, I'm going to hop on every single call with you that you book. We're going to hop on every single freaking call. And if honestly, okay, this is the biggest issue that I run into when I hop on a sales call, right? The biggest issue, they can't get financed for something.
It's not me too. That's my biggest too.
This business that they don't believe in this business. It's that their credit score is so shit. Their credit score is 475. They have so much credit card debt. They make $20K a year because they have a shit job that they went to college for and paid money for.
Yeah.
They are in the fucking hole that they can't get any sort of zero down financing to even start. That is the number one issue that I run into. Okay.
Yeah, that was my issue coming in. Like I I wanted this so bad. Um, like the girl that got me in didn't even tell me, like, because I didn't qualify for anything. All right, my score was shit. I used my 401k.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I used. I'm like, I'm gonna make this. I don't want to be a nurse no more. I want to be a millionaire. I want to be on control of my time, my money.
Mhm.
I'm gonna use. I used my 401k. I went into Fidelity.com. I saw how much I had. I
Mhm.
had way more that I didn't even know how much I had, and I'm like, oh wow. I'm like, cool. I'm like, I'm gonna just take this out, and that's what I used to start this business.
Yeah, exactly. And that is a huge
So
thing.
there's no excuses if you really want it. Like,
Mhm.
and that's what I always tell myself when people ask me, "Oh, what are you doing?" And oh, like, oh, that's too much. Or like, I'm like, girl, it's it's an investment. You're investing in yourself, your family. Are they
Mhm.
not worth it? Are you not worth it? Are you gonna work yourself to death?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not planning to work my whole life, being over 60. Um,
Mhm.
to I don't even know if I'm gonna make it to 60. And I don't
Exactly.
want to, who knows? I
Exactly.
don't know.
And like we said
Yeah.
earlier, like when I talked with that doctor, okay, like
Yeah.
the number one thing that people regret on their deathbed or after they die or the family regrets is that they didn't spend more time with their family. They spent
Yeah.
too much time working. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if I can
Working.
make more money using less mental, physical
Yes.
power for my body as well as less time in my day, if I can make more money doing something from home online that people think is weird, then
Yeah. Sign me up.
the hospital sign me the F up.
Yeah.
Like,
I'd be
really,
like, it's fine. I'll be that weirdo making millions. You
I
go
don't
ahead and work for someone else. Go ask for permission for vacation. Because I don't have to. I can go somewhere, work for my laptop, my phone,
literally,
not ask for permission.
literally,
That's the goal.
exactly. And like
Yeah.
now, like I only work 2 days a week in the hospital. In an entire
Yeah,
month,
me too.
I
Yeah.
only work a total of 8 days. Okay. The
Mhm.
days that I go and go to work, I actually enjoy my time more, right? Because I'm not
Yeah.
stressed. Like, okay, I have to pick up extra hours. I have to do this. I have to do that. Da, 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 da,
Yeah.
I need to pay my bills. No, it's like, okay, I actually get to like go to work and like care for people. And like, if it is a strenuous, like crazy 2 days at work, like, okay, now I'm off for 10 days. I'm off.
Yeah.
Like, I have so much time to recover and like put my energy into my family, my daughter, like
Yeah.
it makes it so much more enjoyable to be a nurse
Yeah.
when you don't have to rely on it for your income.
Or overtime. Yeah. I remember the way I used to math my bills was like, oh, I need to work these many hours. Oh, I need to pick up extra shifts because I want to take my kids to Disneyland or something.
Mhm.
Or if you put in like the PTO and it's like, oh, I'm sorry, you can't get it because
Mhm.
someone else is going on PTO that week or something.
Yep,
It's
yep.
like, well, there goes all my plans.
Mhm. Or if it's like your weekend to work, like a lot of
Oh,
places,
yeah.
your scheduled weekend. Because
Yes.
even if it's like you schedule your own hours, whatever, days a week,
You
usually
still have your weekends.
weekend. Yeah. And
Yeah.
like if you have something coming up and it lands on a weekend that you work, you're not just going to get to take PTO. You don't just get asked for it up. You have to find
No.
cover for it.
Yeah,
You
nobody wants to cover weekends.
Nobody else wants to cover because they're already working so many shifts. They're already so burnt out that nobody wants to pick up extra.
Yeah. Yep.
Nobody. Like literally last year, my in-laws planned a vacation like months in advance, right? Could I find
Mhm.
coverage for that weekend? No. No. I
Yeah.
literally went to the beach house, stayed with them one night, then drove back home, went to work for 2 days, then drove back to spend one more night there with them.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't get to enjoy it, you know?
Yeah. Yep. See, and that's what the beauty of this business is that you don't have to go through that.
No, it
Yeah.
is like it's your business. You run it how you want to.
Yeah.
You set it up your own. It's yours. It's yours. Yeah,
Yep.
it really is. And like this month, especially coming in with the extra cash back, like the
Yeah. It's insane.
it literally is insane because it's going to make your investment so much more worth it, right? Because yeah, you're investing in yourself, you're investing in a business, you're investing in one-on-one mentorship, right? But now like you have even
Yes.
weight on your shoulders, right? Even less weight, because you don't have to even worry about, like, let's say something horrible happens and like you can't run your business for the first month or something like that. Like you're in the hospital, you're on your deathbed, like whatever. Like you
Yeah.
don't worry about it because like the payments are covered, right? And then once you're like back on track with your one-on-one mentor, like boom, then they're helping you close your sales and all of a sudden everything is paid off. And so like we've been on here now for a long time. So we're
40
going to,
minutes.
yeah, time flies when you're having fun. But
Yes.
anyways, if you guys are interested in learning more about what it is that we do, how we are able to make literal multiple four figures per sale with remote high ticket affiliate marketing. It is high ticket sales, but technically we are affiliate marketers because like we have a distributor ID. Okay. And we sell the product, right?
The
If you,
way I say it is like a franchise, owning
oh,
a franchise. Yeah.
oh,
Leanne's told me about that because she's like, all right, pretend like instead of spending millions on a McDonald's or whatever, and then you're enslaved to the location. And this is kind of like a digital part of like a franchise, and it goes anywhere with you. Does that make sense?
that
With
does make
less, like not even $20,000 to even start your digital franchise.
start your digital franchise that you
And
can.
then opening a McDonald's, you have to get all that liability insurance, employees. You ain't gonna deal with no employees. So it's
Yeah,
just really good benefits of starting your own online.
yeah, for sure. Like, yeah,
And
literally your own business that you run the way that you want to. And like
yes,
it it has literally like changed me so much. And like not just the money aspect, but like you were saying,
yes,
like just like the mentorship,
yourself.
yourself, like the personal development that we do here, like call me woo-woo all you want, but manifestation is real.
Yes, it is.
Quantum physics is real. That's a whole nother rabbit hole for a different day. So we're gonna let
Yeah.
you go, but I'm telling you, hop on TikTok, look up quantum leaping, right? Quantum
Oh,
leaping, right?
yes.
That up, okay? And then also send us a DM. Send us a DM and we're gonna ask you about your goals. We're gonna ask you where you want to be in a couple months, like how fast you want to achieve your goals. We want to know, right? Because we want to have a real
Yeah.
conversation with you, just like her and I had a
We
real conversation.
usually, yeah, I usually lay out what the plan is and what, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I actually have written down. So I found for this month specifically, we have it's 1,700 to 2,500 cash back you
Mhm.
can get just for getting started here with us. Your first sale with coming with a quad, something we could explain to you. We obviously don't know what a quad is, but that means 4 products. You come in, you'll start making 3,420 your first sale. Your second sale, you make the same, 3,420. Your third sale, you're making 4,275. Your fourth sale, 5,130. That equals to 16,245. Your first 4 sales, so that can cover whatever you invest in. Everything else, it's yours. So you do get a return of investment back.
So fast.
Yeah, I did the math, and
Oh,
that's with the quad. I have the math for all the other ones too, but come on, where else in 4 sales you're gonna make over $16,000?
mhm.
And those first 4 sales, your mentor's closing for you.
Yes. As you're
Like,
learning.
yes, you're learning. As you're learning, you're making $16,000 just
Mhm,
learning.
mhm.
So
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think that's amazing. That blew my mind. I wish this promotion would have been on the month I got on last year, but I'm
Yeah.
still grateful. I'm so grateful.
All right. Well, everybody have a wonderful day. And like I said, send us a DM. We want to learn about you. We want to learn about your goals, and we want to see if we can help you get there with this
Yeah.
high tech business.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.